Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss Science 1 question bank solution of solve the following sums or 3 marks numericals. I have already solved first 4 questions. If you have not watched that video, the link is given in the description box. Let us solve the 5th question. A ball falls off a table and reaches the ground in 1 second. Assume g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Calculate its speed on reaching the ground and height of the table. So a ball is on the table. In 1 second it reaches the ground. We have to calculate the speed on reaching the ground. That means we want to find out the final velocity and height of the table. Height of the table will be equal to displacement of the ball from the table to ground. Okay, first we have to write what is given. Given ball is on the table, initial position. Okay, it is at rest. So its initial velocity will be 0. Initial velocity u is equal to 0 meter per second. Time is given. Time t is equal to 1 second. G is given 10 meter per second square. Okay. To find, we want to find out final velocity. Final velocity is denoted by V and height of the table, that is S, that will be equal to displacement. Formula V is equal to U plus GT, and for S is equal to UT plus half GT square. Solution. V is equal to U plus GT. On substituting the values, we will get V is equal to U is 0 plus G is 10 and time is 1. So 10 into 1 is equal to 1. So we got V is equal to 10 meter per second. This is the speed on reaching the ground. Next is, we want to find out the height of the table. We know that S is equal to UT plus half GT square. That is, S is equal to U is 0. So first term will become 0 plus half into G is 10, T is 1. So 2 and 10 cancel 5. So we will get, that is, S is equal to 5 meter. This is the height of the table. Therefore, height of the table is equal to 5 meter. I hope you all understood this sum. Now let us solve the next question. The masses of Earth and Moon are 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg and 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg respectively. Mass of Earth and Moon is given. Distance between them is also given, 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 kilometer. We want to calculate gravitational force of attraction. So given, let the mass of Earth be m1. m1 is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. And m2 is equal to 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg. Distance between them is given. R is equal to, that is, R is equal to 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 kilometer. It is given in kilometer. So to convert it into meter, multiply by 1000. or into 10 raised to 3. So 10 raised to 3 plus 5 is 8 meter. Okay. Now gravitational constant value is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. We want to find gravitational force of attraction. That means to find F. We know that the formula for F is universal gravitational force. F is equal to G m1 m2 upon r square. On substituting the values in the equation, we will get the solution. That is, F is equal to G is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into m1 is 6 into 10 raised to 24 into m2 is 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 upon r. R is 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 the whole square will come. Okay, that is equal to 6.7 into 6 into 7.4. We will solve the power of 10. 10 raised to minus 11. Here 10 raised to 24 and 10 raised to 22. 24 plus 22 is 46. 46 minus 11. 46 minus 11 is 35 will come. Okay. And in the denominator, 10 raised to 8 the whole square. 10 raised to 8 the whole square is 10 raised to 16. 10 raised to plus 16 when we'll take to the numerator, it will become minus 16. So 35 minus 16 is 19. So we can write here into 10 raised to 19 upon 3.84 square. 3.84 into 3.84, that is equal to 14.74. Okay. On multiplying this 6.7 into 6 into 7.4, we will get 297.48. So 297.48 divided by 14.74 is 20.18 into 10 raised to 19 Newton. So this is the value of force. If you want, you can approximate it and write that is 2.01 will come. That will be equal to 2. 2 into 10 raised to 20 we can write. If you are writing like this also, you will get the full mark. No problem. Next question is, the mass of Earth is 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. Distance between Earth and Sun is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 meter. If the gravitational force between the two is 3.5 into 10 raised to 22, what is the mass of the Sun? So here, mass of Earth is given, distance between Earth and Sun is given, gravitational force is also given. We want to calculate the mass of Sun. So first we will write what is given. Given mass of the Earth. Let it be M1. M1 is equal to 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. Then R is given. R is equal to 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 meter. M2 is not given. Gravitational force is given, that is F is equal to 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 Newton. Capital G value we know 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. Okay. To find mass of the sun, that is M2. We want to find out M2. Gravitational force formula we know F is equal to G M1 M2 upon R square. On substituting these values in the formula, we will get the solution, that is F is equal to G is 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into M1 is 6 into 10 raised to 24 into M2 is not given, we have to find out, upon R square. R square is, R is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 the whole square. F value is given. We substitute the value of F also. F is 3.5 into 10 raised to 22. So on cross multiplying, we will get M2 is equal to 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 into 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 the whole square upon 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 into 6 into 10 raised to 24 will come. Okay. Now here also 3.5 into 10 raised to 22 is there. Here 1.5 into 10 raised to 11 the whole square. 1.5 square is 2.25 will come. Okay. 2.25 into 3.5 is 7.875 into here 10 raised to 11 the whole square. It will become 10 raised to 22. 10 raised to 22 plus 22. That is equal to 44 will come. 10 raised to 44 will come in the numerator. Denominator 10 raised to 24 and minus 11 is there. That is equal to 13 will come. 13. So 44 minus 13 is, we will get 31. 10 raised to plus 31. Okay. And in the denominator, 6.7 into 6. That we will get, on multiplying 6.7 and 6, we will get 40.2. Now, on dividing 7.875 by 40.2, we will get, that is M2 is equal to 0.196 into 10 raised to 31. Or we can write this as M2 is equal to 1.96 into 10 raised to 30 kilogram. This is the mass of sun. I hope you all understood this sum. Let us solve the next question. A tennis ball is thrown upwards and reaches a height of 4.05 meter before coming down. We know that when an object is moving upwards, its velocity goes on decreases, and when the velocity becomes 0, the object will start falling down. Okay, so we can write final velocity of the object is 0. Given final velocity v is equal to 0 meter per second. It reaches a height of 4.05. That means displacement s is equal to height reached by the object will be equal to displacement. S is equal to 4.05 meter. What was this initial velocity? How much time it will take to come down? G value is also given. Acceleration due to gravity, that is G is equal to 10 meter per second square. We have to find initial velocity, that is U, and total time taken by the object. Total time T. Next step is we have to write the formula. Formula is we knows, time we don't know, only we have V, S and G. So to find out initial velocity, we can use Newton's third equation of motion, that is V square is equal to U square plus 2GS. Here object is moving upward, therefore G will be minus 10 meter per second square. Okay, from this equation we will get the value of initial velocity, and for finding out time we can use the formula V is equal to U plus GT. That is the formula. Now we'll substitute the values in the equation. We will get the solution, that is V square is equal to U square plus 2GS. V is 0. 0 is equal to U square plus 2 into minus 10 into S is 4.05. Okay, that is 0 is equal to U square minus 2 into 10, 20. Okay, 20 into 4.05 is 81. U square minus 81. That is U square is equal to 81. Therefore, U is equal to root 81. That is equal to 9. So we got U is equal to 9 meter per second. This is the initial velocity of the object. Next is total time we want to find out. First, we will find out the time taken by the object to go upward. That is V is equal to U plus GT, or 0 is equal to 9 plus minus 10 into T. Minus 10 into T is minus 10. On taking to the other side, left side, it will become plus 10T. Plus 10T is equal to 9. Therefore, T is equal to 9 upon 10. 9 upon 10 is 0.9 second. Okay. We know that time taken by an object to go upward is same as the time taken to come down. So T plus T will come total time taken by the object, or we can write that total time is equal to T plus T is 2T. That is equal to 2 into 0.9. So we got T is equal to 2 into 0.9 is 1.8 8 seconds. This is the total time taken by the object to come down. I hope you all understood this sum. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and also share with your friends and classmates. We will solve the remaining questions in the next video.